Jill Wakefield.
Here we go.
You know she likes to have fun.
I'm wearing high heels.
You also know she can be serious.
I'm starting a new initiative called the College for Working Adults. We can be a national leader in apprenticeship training. We're already moving in that direction.
If you know our chancellor, you know she thrives in moments like this.
You don't have to sign in. We just are glad you're here. Hi there.
Making connections.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
That comes out of a generous heart.
Looking you in the eye.
Hi there.
Listening to what you have to say.
Yeah.
Because she cares about what you think.
I think Jill is a very caring, thoughtful woman.
That's our chancellor.
So keep hanging in there.
And every person that she meets, she wants to know about them. She wants to know who they are, what their story is.
Her story?
Do I look okay? Okay.
Yeah, you look great.
Okay.
Where do we begin?
Her story is inspirational.
How about we start with this fact?
One thing I know that she's proud of is being the longest serving chancellor.
Succeeding Charles Mitchell as chancellor of Seattle colleges 7 years ago.
Yeah, she holds the record, and I like to think that I was second.
Okay, we'll give you that.
Yeah, give me something now.
More facts.
What, do you have graduates that are graduating tonight? What program?
Jill Wakefield is the first female chancellor of the district after serving 5 years as president of South Seattle College. Here she is thanking current South President Gary Ortley.
When I was president at South, and when I had cancer, you took over. And you made me think I was going to make it. Thank you.
Well, I think that, the culture that she's created and we hope to maintain is certainly one of mentoring and helping people you work with, both in good times and bad times.
The good times, when Seattle Magazine named Jill Wakefield to its list of most influential people of 2012. Puget Sound Business Journal recognized her as a woman of influence. The National Council for Marketing and Public Relations selected her as Communicator of the Year.
Well, welcome, and it's so good to see everybody as we wind down this year.
Her legacy.
Lots of things. I mean, she's been here 40 plus years.
40 years Jill Wakefield has served our district. 40 years of transforming lives.
When we work together, students succeed.
40 years of making a difference in our community.
Congratulations, Jill, on your service, and what a career. Your dedication to the students of Seattle, it really has had a ripple effect. It's going to last for decades. Your commitment to equity, opportunity, and social justice speaks to the values of the state of Washington, and you've inspired the next generation.
She has great humility, even though the chancellor is a very, very high and esteemed position. Jill was never afraid to be on any level with anyone, be that a homeless individual that she would meet on the street all the way up to the President of the United States.
Her legacy is to look out over the hill, to see what's coming next. Her legacy is she's worked with so many people and given them those thoughts and that approach to life. Yes, she's graduated thousands of students. Yes, she's helped thousands of people. But I think the long-range legacy for her was she's taught people to look out into the future.
We know where the jobs are, and our piece has been the training that stands between the students and the great and industry.
I like to kind of think of it this way. There are folks yet to be born, or very young adults today, that may never get to meet Jill. But her legacy and the programs and the opportunity and the pathways that she has built live on.
When you think about her marvelous life story, starting out in a community college, working her way through a doctorate, she's kind of living, has now been the steward for what she lived and giving that gift to all these other people, from young kids to adults. It's a very remarkable legacy.
So when I think of Jill, one word comes to mind, and that's connections. And the things that she has done, the things that Seattle college system has done because of her, the connections that have been made are absolutely amazing.
The main legacy with Jill is that she worked very closely as a partner with businesses here in the community. And she was one of the first leaders that I saw that actually addressed the skills gap.
Jill Wakefield has been a great colleague in higher education in the Seattle area. And I think her real legacy is in thousands upon thousands of students who have gone to these colleges and are in our city and have jobs and have been able to establish their families. And I mean, that's what really counts for someone like Jill, coming off all the years that she's worked both in the Seattle colleges and then as chancellor.
Jill and Seattle colleges have been a tremendous partner for Seattle schools. Wow. Words fail me.
There's a saying that goes, there are those who make it happen, there are those who watch it happen, and then there are those who wonder what happened. And Jill was definitely one of those that made it happen, no matter what.
So for example, at South, she started many innovative programs after she heard information from the community that the types of jobs and training students wanted. She completely redid the Georgetown campus to now it's the most modern apprenticeship training facility on the West Coast. She thought we needed wine technology program. She started the wine program.
She was the first to create an IBEST program, standing for Integrated Basic Skills.
Which is now a nationwide best practice, and that was started at South when she was there as Vice President of Instruction. She was really on the cutting edge of the bachelor degree, applied baccalaureate degree programs.
I think she must get up every day and think about the student first.
Students first, last, and foremost.
And especially underserved students and diverse students.
Yeah, for our Chancellor, for Jill, it is all about the students, but that's not a cliche for her. I mean, I have seen where she gets so passionate about that.
And her ability to deal well and show respect to the people on the other side of the table is just really a fabulous talent. And I hold her in very high regard for that.
Well, I think one of the most important things I've learned from her is not to take myself too seriously, because she has great humility and she doesn't take herself too seriously.
She dressed up as a truck driver. She dressed up as a cowgirl. There's probably pictures of many different costumes that she wore throughout the year, including her famous one as dressing up as Xena the Warrior.
That's our Chancellor, always a good sport. Here she is in a video for Convocation. Don't ask. No question. She's always ready to take on the next challenge.
The chancellor of the district gets up there and gets that hula hoop ready to go. And she starts doing the hula hoop. And she keeps doing the hula hoop, and she keeps doing the hula hoop, and she's going on and on and on. Everybody's breaking down the barbecue, we're putting stuff away, and she is still at it. And so finally we made her put it down.
Her humor to go along with.
That human spirit is, you can't beat it.
And she has it.
She has it. Yes, she really does.
That human touch with her handwritten notes. It's Jill Wakefield's signature.
And Jill was famous for sending random notes.
Notes of encouragement.
It's about keep up the good work, or you handled that well.
I wish you the best. I know you're going to do great. I'm so proud of you.
So the truth is, when Jill does this, she makes everybody feel part of the family.
Yeah, that's very touching. It says a lot about her.
And I was fortunate when I first arrived in the community to get some small award. I didn't even think anybody noticed it. And lo and behold, in the mail comes a beautiful handwritten note with beautiful handwriting. And who was it? It was Jill Wakefield, just sending a note saying, just noticed that you got this award. Bravo for you. We look forward to having coffee. Can I reach out? I just thought, what a nice touch.
As you're going through your mail and all these things, oh, here's a little note, and I recognize Jill's handwriting right away. So it's like, yes, it's going to be something good in here, and it always is.
The birth of my first child, and I was not expecting a letter or a card from the Chancellor. That was not something that was on my radar.
For me, it was the death of my father. Jill wrote these words: I have been thinking of you and thinking about my relationship with my dad. Time to make it a higher priority. And this handwritten note to another colleague: I hear you have recently lost your brother and your father is ill. My thoughts are with you. Hang in there, Jill. These handwritten notes, this act of kindness, Jill Wakefield learned from her mentor, the late George Corcoran, one of the founders and former president of the Seattle Community College District.
He would be very, very proud of her. Well, he was proud of her.
I'm sure you've received quite a number of handwritten notes from the Chancellor, right?
Handwritten notes? What do you mean?
Yeah, well, she sends them to those she really cares about.
Not sure what you're talking about.
Never mind.
Making a difference, leading our colleges.
I know it's going to be a great year, and I know every faculty and staff is going to do so much to change students' lives. I just can't think of where I'd rather be this year.
That's our Chancellor.
This is a great night. Well, congratulations to every one of you. You've reached your goals and distinguished yourselves in your studies. Like
And having been in the whole system herself for 40 years, she started way down and just went on and on, you know, up and up and up and up.
I think I'm going to miss Jill's passion and her big heart.
I'm going to miss her brashness, and I'm going to miss her desire to leave a mark.
It's just been a joy working with Jill. You know, she is a Seattleite. She cares deeply for Seattle, and I'm really going to miss her as she leaves.
What's going through your mind as you say goodbye to friends, to leave a place where you have left a rich legacy?
It was hard to know, but I feel like this is such the right time for me. This is the right time. I feel so good about the district, where it is, where Seattle is, the great leaders here. And I feel like this was the right time for transition.
Can't believe she's really going to disengage and that she's really going to leave us. It's like, you know, she loves us so much, how can she leave?
Please don't leave us totally. Please stay connected to us because this community needs Jill Wakefield still.
She's going to be missed. She will be missed.
I am going to miss her friendship, her caring, again, her compassion, and her passion. All those things.
So thank you, Chancellor Wakefield, for everything you've done for the Seattle College District, your state, and your world. My dad was an educator in Seattle, so we hold your service very dear. Trudy and I wish you nothing but the best, and good luck.
If she likes this, she owes me lunch. And actually, even if she doesn't like this, she owes me lunch.
Hey Mom, and greetings from sunny Portland, Oregon. You know, thinking back on your accomplishments as both a mother and a businesswoman, the thing I feel most is pride. Again and again, I meet your friends and coworkers who have nothing but respect and admiration for you, and I can't help but be a little impressed. I know I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for your support and guidance, and I think there's probably quite a few people in this room tonight who could say the same. I love you and wish you nothing but the best on the next chapter in your life.
The last word goes to Kurt Buttleman. He wants to set the record straight.
Births of my children, I got handwritten notes from her for that. Yeah.
Pretty special.
Yeah.
Actually, the last word, words of wisdom, come from Chancellor Jill Wakefield's son, Matt.
And to be honest, when you're retired, I hope that you do something stupid. I hope you do something really stupid. You don't do nearly enough stupid things. You should go somewhere without a plan. You should say something inappropriate, laugh at a joke that you definitely should not laugh at. You can tell one maybe, God forbid. You should tell someone how you really feel about them. You should wear something ugly in public. In fact, I hope you make up for lost time doing stupid things. These last 40 years, I don't think you've done very many of them, so when you're retired, just do stupid things.